Hello, grade nines. Today we are going to learn how to write a movie review. By the end of this lesson, you should know how to use the correct format on how to write this movie review. Let's get started. The first important thing you need to know is what is a movie review? So, a film review is a popular way for critics to assess a film's overall quality and determine whether or not they think the film is worth recommending. So, just for interest's sake, those who really love watching movies, you could actually make a successful career out of this. Some of the more professional movie critics are actually very valued in the community and they make good money from this. The second thing you need to know is why do people write this movie reviews and why do we care? Why do we read it? So the main purpose of a movie review is to inform the reader about the film and its ideas. While movie review allows writers to express their opinions about some film or documentary, there is also the need for the unbiased and objective approach. An ideal review combines both. So to put it in a simpler term, basically we read movie reviews to see, is it a good movie? Should we watch it? Should we not? What is the movie about? And these film critics, they are not paid by the movie and the directors to write these reviews. So we like reading it to be able to see if we should see this movie or not. So, let's get started. How to write a movie review, step by step. So, step one would have you write the title of the movie first. So, it can be the title of the movie, or you could be a bit more creative and write your own title. The next thing is your name, the movie reviewer's name, and then, of course, your rating of the movie. So you either loved it or hated it. So you could also draw stars like we did here, or you can just write 5 out of 5. Step 2, that will be your first paragraph, and that will be the introduction. So in the opening of your review, you need to provide some basic information about the film. So you may include the film's name, year, the director, screenwriter, and major actors. So it could sound something like this. The epic director Tim Burton has created another hit when writing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This awesome adventure movie stars the extremely talented Johnny Depp, a must-see for all movie lovers. You should also include the genre of the movie. If you've forgotten what a genre is, there are different types. For example, we have a horror, even some romance, comedy, and of course adventure. So all this info I've mentioned now should be in your introduction. Now we get to the second paragraph, and the second paragraph you are going to summarize the plot. So if you've forgotten what is a plot, that is what happens in the story, the sequence of event. How does it start? Who is it about? But very, very, very important when writing this plot summary, there should be absolutely no spoiler alerts. Imagine hearing the new Avengers movie has finally been released and you want to read what the film critics say about this online or in a newspaper, and they give away the ending. I think all of us would understandably be very, very upset. So remember, no spoiler alerts. You're just summarizing, saying, in this adventure, a few lucky kids got golden tickets to go visit Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. But all is not as it seems in this competition, as the characters are eliminated one by one in hilarious ways until only one remains. So you're not going to say that Charlie won the chocolate factory and they ended up being one big happy family. No. So now the people know it's an adventure and this is what more or less happens in there. Paragraph 3 would be a description. So while the plot summary will give the reader a general sense of what the film is about, also include more detailed description of your particular cinematic experience watching the film. This may include your personal impression. What does the film look like, feel, sound? So you can look for special effects. How did the explosions look like? Was it so scary you could barely keep your eyes open? Or while you were with Willy Wonka in the garden, you could almost smell and taste the chocolates because the special effects were awesome. So that's paragraph 3 will be like, what did you think about it? You could say the special effects were very good, but the storyline, for example, a bit predictable maybe. So, paragraph 4 is your analysis. So here you are going to discuss what you liked and did not like about the film. Remember to prove your answer by referring to the movie itself. So you're not going to say, oh, it was so boring. No, you can say it was a boring storyline because it was like any other teen movie. Very predictable, and we knew they were going to end up together. Instead of just saying it's boring. But you can also say things you like. You can say, even though the storyline was the plot was very predictable, the actors did an amazing job of interpreting their characters, or the wardrobe was very interesting, or the special effects really was impressive and entertaining to watch. So, finally, we come to paragraph 5, our conclusion. So the closing of your film review should remind the reader of your general thoughts and impressions of the film. You may also state whether or not you recommend the film. Make sure to remind the reader of why the film is worth seeing or not. So in other words, your conclusion is about recommending the film. You're either going to say,
really cool,
or
epic fail.
And hopefully the reader will listen to your opinion. So you're going to end off by saying Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a must-see for all families and is a fun watch for everybody. Or I would not recommend this for adults as it is too predictable, but kids would really enjoy this movie. And also remind them why you are saying what you are saying. So, for once, you can actually tell your parents your homework is to watch a movie. So watch a movie and write a movie review using the format explained in the video. You may also use a movie that you know very well, that you've seen many times, your favorite movie perhaps, and use this to then write your movie review. Right, guys, good luck. And I know you can do it. I'm looking forward to reading your reviews. Have an awesome day.